Marvellous Mr. John Darwin!
Hello. It's quite difficult to follow great poets and comedians, so I thought I'd keep the laughs going by starting with a poem about an alcohol-induced nervous breakdown in the Icelandic winter of 2002. It's called Reykjavik. I wish I was a fish inside a bottle, so I could suck this sacred spirit through these gills, cocoon myself from friendship's disappointments. I want to drink alone and see the truth that lies at every bottle's end, with every ring pull, cork and screw top, each slice, sip and slug, a memory of you. Your eyes from wide and bright to blind indifferent. When I met you off that train, I saw through you. The fish hung out to dry on Iceland's harbours. Sea salt soaks my skin but leaves me dry. Raw flesh hung on its own that once clung to skin and bone. What once nourished turned to poison like the drink that sucked the life from me. I'm not the man I want to be. These etchings on my skin are therapeutic, but I can't dig deep or hard enough to feel. As each part of me peels skin from skin, can't cure this ache with aspirin, Nembitol, mescaline, chemical kosh, chlorpromazine. Your Celtic skin has done me in. The light ignites the dawn, the airport's apron can't romanticise this land of midnight sun, or anaesthetise me gently from the senses that have left me with chemical addictions, not least of all to you. Cheers. Yeah, I'm not sure what my outfit is tonight. It's not the, what's it, the funeral Mr. Bobby? Blobby, sorry. It's just Mr. Blobby, you know, I'm 18 pounds over, you know what I mean? Any scientists in the audience? Are there any calories in alcohol? You're a liar. Alcohol just turns to we, no calories. Which is a fact. I'm a scientist. I've got a book out. I'll tell you a bit more about that later. When I was a young child in the 60s, believe it or not, I was born in 1962. I'm 57-ish. I had an uncle who lived in Boston, and he was very trendy in kind of 60s America, and he used to wear polo necks and he drove an MGB GT. And I just remember that time by this poem. It's called Football and Girls. I long to be in a song by Simon and Garfunkel, because they're always smoking and reading magazines, travelling on trains in romantic isolation, dreaming of Anne Bancroft as they harmonise on Widnes Station. I long to be in 60s garb, with a mod slim silhouette, with the tone of Art Garfunkel, an angel in a turtleneck, steaming out of Saginaw on a steel-slit Greyhound bus, with the charm of young naivety, thinking Kennedy was at one with us. Turning into man from boy, Cecilia played her part, confirming universal truth. Only girls and football break your heart. Cheers. Yeah, just keeping an eye on time. Oh, it's a microphone, yeah. Yeah, so what I write about is obviously not about me. You know, don't think that poets only write about themselves. That's clearly not true. There's certain themes to what I write about. Mental health's been mentioned earlier, and that's certainly one of my themes. Alcohol is another one. And the connection between the two. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this. But yes, relationships as well. Not just romantic relationships there, but I think it's very difficult to form relationships for all of us, isn't it? Is it not? Is it not, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Because sometimes people say what they don't mean, or sometimes people don't say what they mean, or sometimes people say nothing at all. It's called Manchester, My Winter. Mascara smudge and pillow shake by a head now gone, and back to home where paying bills and being straight and tying gifts with fingertips that did a trick for me last night is how it has to be. And he won't know, and she won't know. But we know where this thing will go, where rivers wide and thoughts ill-shaped by love and hate and time's raw fate meet cul-de-sacs of nothing. The scent of hair and hair on clothes and makeup flaked on last night's threads and threads of lives and beads of sweat we haven't seen betrayal yet accelerate the fire. From flush of youth to long time dead, 12 years in someone else's bed. You bring yourself to hold my gaze. Dilation gives the game away. Your omnipresent verbal pause, accented pure Mancunian, the tremor of your shyness. In taxi queues at 3:05, where office workers take their drink like once teetotal pledge takers, Methodism in their madness. You lean right in, hips sway away, and take a cab the wrong way, south. I often dream, but seldom sleep, the vacuum of your absence. Cheers. There was a gringo thing earlier, I didn't know what it meant.
Oh, graduates in non-graduate occupations.
Yeah, gringo, yeah. I'm a Obaji. I'm an Obaji. It's an old bastard with a job I hate. I just invented that. That's really clever, isn't it? I'm so clever. Yeah, I mean, it's not. I don't really hate the job. I just hate the fact I have to work. So I think I'm just a bit too beautiful for that, you know. There's one or two things I do like. Not about work, just about life in general. This poem's about that. I'm not a great traveller, although the book is actually about travel. I forgot about the book, didn't I? The book is about travel, but it's mainly located in West Wales, where I had childhood family holidays when I was very young. Yorkshire, where I grew up. Manchester, where I've been for the last 25 years. And Turkey, which is a country that I adore. I'm not sure why I adore it. It's a beautiful country with a shit government. Maybe it reminds me of home. Anyway, just remember this. We have things to make and do, paths to blindly follow. DIY to botch and cock, won't wait until tomorrow. Calculus continuum, algebraic formulae, wash the pots, darn your socks, make the fucking tea. The ladder steps we've climbed, the arses that we've kissed, regrets of books we've never read, epic films we've missed, faces never sculpted, the lack of lovers' trysts, measured smart achievements, aspirational shopping lists. I thumb my nose at mission statements and objectives lists. Despise business processes. I think you get the gist. I am neither born again nor logical positivist. His tail has no pas de deux, pirouette or twist. I just like art galleries and getting pissed. I just like art galleries and getting pissed. I just like art galleries and getting pissed. Cheers. Nestled snug between two breasts of hills, the crabber's grave is tranquillised by distance and my happy pills. I spent all summer working, sorting corn ears from the chaff, awaiting your awakening, your tickled pink half-belly laugh, your shades of independence, your poor drinking capacity compared to hardened lushes. I crush a dimp between my thumb and my calloused, gnarled forefinger, and think, if we were young and unencumbered, that every fold and crease of your skin is impression made by mine and no one else's. You nose your head into a book and toss your ghostly mane, borderline leonine, bespectacled and pondering, and I curse the laws of nature that force river flow one way. And your blood courses likewise by gravity or tide in that picture of felicity, you two grinning side by side. In a water-sun September, in heat-stretched skin on bone, you gaze from book to crabber's grave, and your look says, we're born and die alone. Cheers. I'm just going to finish with a couple more. One thing I was successful with in my life, I have been so far, is shoplifting. I've never been caught shoplifting. There's a few tricks. If you want to see me afterwards, I'll give you a few tips. Clearly, any shoplifting I've undertaken is outside the statute of limitations, so I can't possibly be arrested for it right now, as far as I'm aware. But my first foray into that was when I was a very young boy. And this is a very short poem about my first successful theft. It's called Sorry Lisa. I stole your Mars bar when I was 6. Too good to resist. You had Bronte sister curls. You were rich. You left it unguarded. I trousered it. Lisa, I stole your Mars when I was 6. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. But it wasn't a Twix. I think you've heard enough from me now. I'm just going to finish with a poem. I'm going to take it random. Oh yes. This combines some of the themes that I'm interested in and that have been prevalent themes of tonight: mental illness and mental health and alcohol. And I live in a place called Prestwich, otherwise known as the Didsbury of the North. Anyone heard of Prestwich? Yeah, it's been infested with a lot of squarebeards and top knots recently. Particularly mine. But there's a bar open there a couple of years back, and this poem's related to that and other things. And the beautiful Junction 17, if you've not visited it, Junction 17 on the M60, the most picturesque motorway junction in the UK. If you've not visited it, I suggest you go on Saturday and take a picnic lunch. It's a tremendously picturesque area. It's called Cuckoo. They jump from bridges round here, get blamed for delaying the traffic, tie blooms to the railings and leave them to wither, to remind us we die if we need to remember. 3 days for the flowers to wilt, one less in the swelt of the summer. Dead heads bow brown in a semblance of grief for the blood and bone bedlam that played out beneath. They name bars after illness round here. Like it's funny how many go cuckoo. In a town full of strangers who self-medicate, the CPN made her referral too late. In estate agent's bluster, it isn't made clear. they jump from bridges round here. Thank you.